Hello and welcome to Sardegna. So hope I said it right. I think I always say it wrongly, but anyways, it doesn't matter. This is track layout B. So let's go through qualifying. Braking really hard here in the left-hander. The wind is actually causing a lot of issues for many drivers in this track, especially for turn number 1, because you can brake much later if there's headwind. So because the wind is like blowing in front of the car, so you can actually stop a bit later. But that also means that the speed going onto the straight is quite low. That's why you can also brake a little bit later. But anyways, let's go through the lap itself. So I think this will be one of my other, let's say, good qualifyings in terms of how I usually go here. So now coming to this right-hander, really difficult here. There's a lot of bumps in this track as well, which you really need to be careful. And it's also easy to understeer sometimes to go to the outside there. Here, kind of a blind braking there. It'd be a little bit careful. I'm using all parts of the track there, as you can see. Now to this left-hander, also a little bit difficult. Sometimes it's easy to understeer to the right-hand side there. Here as well, braking here to the left-hander. I took a little bit too much of the curbs there, I think. But yeah, ultimately I would be in a 1:20.1. That is actually a very good time there. But let's go to the standings, and you can actually see that I'm in 9th position. Actually I'm going to the next page, but you can see the gap there to the front is just 3 tenths, so 4 tenths, let's say, if we round it up. That's almost nothing in there. So really happy with the lap. Anyways, let's go to the sprint race. Alrighty, so let's go through the sprint race. Starting in 9th position, very close to my teammate. I think we were quite equal in pace, I would say, throughout this practice and racing that is coming up. 5 lights and away we go. So as usual, the Mercedes usually has a good speed going out of the acceleration, I should say. So already gaining 1 position there. So now I'm kind of like stuck in between, so I'm kind of like pushing both of them in the middle there. So I pretty much went in the middle, but I need to be really careful on the outside there. A little bit of a bump there, but I think I gave enough space there to the outside. So ultimately it'd be number 7. So still in the same lap here. Let's see, a lot of cars in front. I'm going to go to the outside. I'm actually battling with my teammate on the left hand side. You can see in the radar there. Leaving in enough space, but this also meant that I kind of got crowded there a little bit, and got a little bit of understeer, and I'm losing a lot of positions right now. So I'm coming to squeeze Hixie there a little bit as well. Now dropping down to 10. Going to fast forward a little bit in this straight. So here Aero is also trying to get past here with this Audi. Just managed to get in front of our Aero again there, so managed to keep that position again, so P number 10. Okay, so let's jump another lap. You will see actually a mistake coming from my side, the bump there. If you didn't notice, just a little bit of bump there. It's really easy to just go in the wrong gear and accelerate out there. But P number 13. So Marty behind me, getting the slipstream, and he's going to perform a very good move there, a dive bomb move there. But it made it stick, and I couldn't do much with it. So good move. Lap number 6, halfway done. Aero just gets a little bit crowded there, understeers to the right hand side there, so gaining 1 more position. And in the next lap there, I kind of brake where I should have, but Aruchis was, I don't know, maybe he was a little bit cautious there. Anyways, I crashed into him. I had to let go of the gas a little bit, so to not gain any advantage. Anyway, I lost 1 position as well. So in the same lap, here coming to this right hander, I'm now going to kind of lost the car a little bit there, and now my tires are a little bit dirty, and going to this left hander, I just applied the acceleration a little bit too quick, and I couldn't basically rescue my car. It's really easy for that to happen. It's always easy to say it, but it's really tricky. You need to accelerate gingerly there, but pretty much back down to last. And so that's the story of the sprint. Lot of mistakes. I will go to retrospectives later on as well, but to go to the last page there, as you can see, not ideal, but let's see what we can do in the feature race. Okay, so is there a redemption arc coming up? Let's see. So I start in last because the inversion, as I mentioned in the last race, only happens from P1 to P10. So that's unfortunate for me, so that I start in last, but at least maybe let's make it a last to first challenge. Who knows? Let's see. Rolling start as always for the feature race. So starting there with Pyro right in front of me. As I mentioned, the Mercedes is really good in the high end, so it's usually quite a good car, and also with a little bit of slipstream. Let's see if I can make Pyro make a mistake and then go to the inside, or I'm going to the outside right now, but nothing doing, pretty much status quo. And in fact, Pyro was almost stationary there in the corner. I had to give him a bump, and because of that I lost a little bit of speed. So just a few corners later, I decided to go into like a dive bomb there, but I was like half committing. But basically I think Pyro was jumped by it, and Aruchi's, I don't know, having a spin there as well. I don't know if there was any contact or not, but now it's gonna have some major kerfuffle happening in front, and I just basically understeered to the grass there. I should have maybe let go of the acceleration a little bit, but making a quick pirouette and going there, but a little bit of damage there. But yeah, still in P14. Okay, so lap number 3, so let's see what's happening. So yeah, Posse is having slowdown there, so yeah, managed to get one position to P number 13. So let's go through lap number 4. So yeah, I'm going to the outside here, and I get a little bit of a bang there from Jack, and this pitched me to the fence. So I'm going to make a report out of this. Let's see what comes out of it. Yeah, I felt a little bit grievous here because I'm losing a lot of momentum, and also now almost getting into the crutches of Aruchis and Astro, which is now behind, which kind of gives me a bump, and then he goes to the inside there. Yeah, pretty much losing now that position. Actually, we are inside on a side battle with Astro, so I'm going to the inside. So let's see if I can protect it. Yes, so I definitely can. So yeah, ultimately P15. Let's go to lap number 7. So I'm inevitably going to hit Aruchis. So yeah, I kind of had to slow down because of this a little bit, and yeah, again Astro comes in the nip of me. So yeah, down to last. So good battle brewing between me, Aruchis and Astro. All the A names. Yeah, Aruchis gets a little bit of understeer there, so gain one position. In the lap number 9, so I managed to slipstream Astro and basically get past him. So yeah, at this point in time I knew that my tires was better than them, but anyways, P14. But yeah, speaking about tires, I actually had a bit of an understeer moment, and yeah, I basically again couldn't control the car as good as I would have. Almost tried to do a pirouette there, but yeah, pretty much landed again in the grass. Yeah, this is losing me a lot of seconds there. This was going to be my pit lap, in fact, because I wanted to do a 2-stop. Yeah, so this was lap 12 and then lap 24, and then soft to the end. Yeah, so yeah, unfortunate there because I'm losing more critical time. I'm already in last and losing more time, so basically I'm going to be still in last, coming back out in P15. And yeah, I'm really just going to fast forward to the end because I'm still there, still in 15. In fact, I lost a little bit more time, I think, due to various reasons. So retrospective time, yeah, I sit in the last race. That was probably my worst weekend, I think, and this definitely trumps that. Yeah, I don't know what exactly it was. So first of all, qualifying, as always, I think it was as good as I could have. Maybe could have done a little bit better because my training I was doing 119, even with a terrible wind that I mentioned there. It's a little bit tricky here in this track with the wind, but anyways, I think I could have done slightly better. Maybe if I started slightly in front, maybe I could have controlled the race a little bit better, but it is what it is. I think qualifying was not the issue. The issue then was sprint. I think just too many mistakes. I couldn't control my car as I could have. Yeah, just too many mistakes. I don't know if it's down to practice or not, because I did do a lot of practice as well for this track. Maybe it's just the flow of the car with the combination of the circuit. Just finding ways to blame, I guess, my incompetency. Yeah, you can see even this last lap I'm losing tires already, and yeah, understeering a lot there. Yeah, I think this part of the track, this end section here, I think was my kryptonite. Yeah, pretty much didn't do well the whole race. Similar now with the feature as well, same mistakes as the sprint. Yeah, so pretty bad, I would say, overall. Finishing last in both the sprint and feature races. So now a confirmation again to see there. Yep, finishing in last. There was a DNF from Aruchis who left, I think rage quit quite early there. But yeah, so not a good way to end the feature race. So let's go through the final standings. Yeah, I don't even need to look at it, I guess. But anyways, yeah, it is what it is. So maybe one important thing I should mention is that I wouldn't be racing in the last 3 races. So this is actually my last race. Yep, just due to other commitments. So therefore, it is what it is. So I cannot really defend my score there. It was quite bad already. I think the last 2 races pretty much condemned me to the bottom there. But anyways, I would have gotten in the bottom there again anyways. But like I said, I don't really look at the standings. Overall, I think tier 2 was maybe a little bit too strong for me. But I think I could have done a little bit better in terms of my race pace. I think that's where I need to improve. Hopefully with a little bit of downtime I can improve on this. That's definitely my target for this, and maybe also choosing, I don't know, I cannot blame the car. I think the car is quite good. It is a little bit easy to oversteer it. Maybe I should increase my traction control back to 2. I think this season was the one I tried to go into 1. But yeah, it is what it is. So anyways, thank you very much for watching, and hope to see you guys in the next video.